Alright, welcome back to Ryuutama session. We last left off having just arrived in Daventry, which is a forest town. We have a horrifying eggplant in a box.
It's kind of cute if you get to know it.
No, I don't think it's cute. I think it's horrifying.
I agree.
And that's, I'm pretty sure, where we left off. Game mechanics that I have basically just now, as of today, come up with. Time system. This is a game of seasons, so there's going to be 4 seasons. Shocker.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Particularly clever, so we're going to be doing 12 months. These months are going to be conveniently broken into exactly 4 weeks apiece, however. So a slightly shorter year. So there's going to be 12 weeks per season. The king happens to...
Now you're cut out.
Happens to what?
Oh. What was the last thing that you
The
heard?
king happens to...
Enjoy doing send-offs exactly in the middle of each season. So right now, everybody is on the 6th week of spring, the 3rd day. Because that is where the countdown has gotten us.
Okay.
So there's like 5.5...
5.5 weeks
what?
of spring left.
Thank you.
And then it'll be summer. My season.
My most hated season.
And so, what shall you be doing as your first events in Daventry?
Well, I imagine first things we'll want to do is get lodgings and accommodations.
I forget when we arrived. I think it was late in the day.
Something like that.
Yeah, like mid-afternoonish.
I should have really wrote that down, but I didn't.
Or do we want to try and get rid of our little friend first?
Yeah, our little hitchhiker.
Okay, here's what I'm going to suggest we do. I'm going to suggest that we split up. One group of us goes to find some lodgings, and the other is going to check on if you need a permit or something like that to sell wildlife here. Because this is kind of a wildlife selling town, so they probably have legalese about that.
Maybe you should go ask about that. I'm sure people will trust you in it.
Well, I am the one selling the thing.
You just walk around with a box that is thumping, going, "Hey, can I sell this here?"
That's exactly how you ask for official documents, yes.
Give me that permit or I open the box.
Can you show me what you're trying to sell? You really probably don't want me to.
Anyway, we should probably go do that then.
There's 3 of you, so maybe somebody should go scout out.
Yeah,
Scout out the nether blank.
Scout out the what? Scout out Waldo?
I'll go look around and see if I can find some appropriate lodgings. How much money do we have again?
I've got 7 gold on hand, personally.
I have 300. I have 313 gold.
We've got 173, so we've got in the range of a little shy of 500 gold.
Well, let's see here.
Total.
I think craft accommodations are 5 gold or something.
Yeah, we can easily afford cheap or maybe middling.
Yeah, but we have to keep in mind that
You can spend 20 gold and get 1 room for everybody that does not, dock you for your condition or anything.
yeah,
that's true.
That's what I was gonna say. They'll, depend on the lodgings we get in, they'll, the condition and all that jazz.
Because if you go for squalor, you have to roll twice for condition and take the worst roll.
I just probably actually open the rule book.
Yeah, I've got it open right there.
That sounds like the perfect thing we need to make this game even better.
What I don't remember is what everybody's condition is right now, but I don't think anybody is bonus, and I don't think anybody is minus, so that's good enough.
No, I'm a 5. Last I left off.
I think I
circled.
I think I had a 10 last time. I don't remember.
Anyways, I'll go hunt out a place to stay.
Alright, I'm gonna check up on, permits and whatnot.
And that leaves me. What am I doing again?
You're gonna go find a place to eat.
Oh yes. What? That's
All right,
separate.
we'll meet back here in 2 hours.
Right by the big map. Sure.
I assume we're in like the town square or something.
Yeah, we can be back. Central meeting area, wherever.
There goes. So that means I'll go.
Alrighty, so I'm going to go to one of the livestock peddlers, and I'm just going to straight up ask them, do you need a permit to sell wildlife here?
The peddler that you've run into says, "Yep."
All
Why?
right.
You got one?
Yes, I do. Where would I go to get that?
You go to the elder.
Alrighty then. Then they are located...
Biggest tree.
Biggest tree.
Top of the biggest tree.
Of course. Alright, thank you very much.
You are quite welcome. Good luck.
And I will head to the biggest tree. And start climbing the thing with its no doubt endless amounts of stairs while carrying this box.
Quick, do a dexterity check.
Why? It's climbing. That's clearly strength. I played enough D&D to know that.
It's not D&D.
God.
What's it all dexterous about climbing up ramps?
Have you ever fallen down a set of stairs before? It's not because you're not strong, it's because you slip.
No, I have not fallen down stairs before. I always use the handrail.
Please
Oh.
don't. Please don't face plant the chest.
Alright, do a strength intelligence check to see if you use the handrail or not.
Oh, come
Are you
on.
serious? You're just messing around.
I'm messing around, I'm sorry.
Yes, are you intelligent enough to use the stairs?
You're trying to pull the gully dwarf on me. For those who don't know, the gully dwarf is a legitimate, like, race thing in advanced Dungeons and Dragons, where you need to make an intelligence check in order to have a good idea. Elsewise, you're not allowed to have it.
Wow.
This is why we can't have nice things in our brains.
Yeah, no gully dwarfing.
Okay, anyway.
Let's carry on.
The Council of Elders is hanging out up at the top. The only one that's currently not busy is the grumpy one. By the way, we didn't name any of these guys, so...
We'll call him Marcus.
Marcus it is.
I should have thought of a funnier name, but Marcus is the first thing that came to
What were
mind.
the archetypes we came up with? We came up with grumpy...
Grumpy, straight man, and pun master.
I have a feeling the pun master is a lady. Just because the biggest punster I know is a lady. That's what I'm used to.
So, any name ideas?
We'll go with Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
I think, to be fair, Franco should think of the last one.
This is somebody who tells straight shots.
Sounds like a George to me.
Elizabeth, George, and Marcus.
Sounds like a great triple act. Triple threat.
Alright, so Marcus is the one that's available right now.
Alrighty. I'm assuming that I'm already in the office.
Yeah.
Okay. I will bow as gracefully as I can while still holding the box with one hand over my back.
That is a great mental image.
Marcus says, "What do you want?"
I procured a creature in the forest on my way here. I was hoping I could get a permit so I could sell it.
Marcus glares and says, "Just a random creature. Not trained or anything."
That is correct.
He points to a rack of forms and says, "Fill out Form 5A for wild untamed creatures."
Alright, I will reach over and take the form.
This is going to be the Asterix 838 again, isn't it?
I look at the form.
This time it's an intelligence check. Seriously.
I can do that.
Do you understand the form?
I think I'm good.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, it's a double 6.
He points over a desk and says, "Quill's at the desk."
Thank you very much.
Eh.
If you failed that, you probably wouldn't have got a free quill.
I will fill it out. And when I'm done, I will turn it in.
Marcus reads it over pretty quickly, throws it into a filing area.
I didn't realize we were in Boston.
In a word, the incinerator.
And says, "Alright, your permit will be done about noon tomorrow.
Thank
Don't
you very
come
much.
during lunch."
Duly noted. Thank you very much for your time.
Eh.
And away I
like
go.
Marcus.
Oh, good old Marcus.
Anyways, while this is going on, I'll spend 20 gold to book us a room, a standard quality room, for 3 to 6 people, at whatever the most local inn is. The most local.
The most local. There's like probably only 1 or 2 inns, so.
At the inn, we'll stay there.
As for
I'll
me,
head back to the meeting place afterwards, so I'm probably just hanging around because I doubt that took as long as filling out a form.
as for me, I probably will get us the most disgusting. No, I'll get us delicious food. I mean, it's 30 gold.
So 90 gold?
Yeah, why not? Delicious food would be quite nice, I guess.
Alright, 90 gold worth of food. 20 gold worth of room, so your gold is down 110.
I need the calculator for this. Since I'm assuming this is coming out of my money, the 90 gold.
Well,
Doesn't
since
it be real
Asklepa has,
unfair?
like, 7.
Yeah, 223. Oh no, the
Into
other...
my personal gold amount. There we go.
There we go. I have 223 gold left, so save that. Be grateful I got us delicious food. We can eat like kings tonight.
Well, that doesn't do me much good. I don't eat like a king.
Okay, queen then for you. I just meant I was a figure of speech. That's what everyone usually says, even if a woman's in the room. Apparently, woman can be king too, in a dining area.
I'm king of the mountain.
The only time I've ever let that fly was in Maoyu. Bonus points to anyone who gets that one.
And I've returned to give everyone the good news.
Alright, so we meet back up at the town square and report our successes. Alright. Off to the food hall, I guess.
Don't forget to shack Clarence up in the inn's
Ooh, that's a good
stable.
Yes.
idea. I imagine Franco did that when he went and
Yeah,
secured the
let's say
lodgings.
I took him with me. So we couldn't just leave him hanging around the town square, a town known for selling.
Speaking of leaving things hanging around, what the heck are you doing with that eggplant in a box?
Well, it's in the box. And
Are you carrying the box to dinner?
I'm not letting this thing go.
That's your seat. Just sit on it.
I could do that. I'm not going to, but I could.
The proprietor of the
I think
of the restaurant is just kind of staring at the party.
I'm gonna say that Asklepa is basically just showing off how strong she is by like continually just like holding it on her back with one hand while she eats with the other.
Either that or she decides to do let's see, reps with it, like weights.
Ask Cleppa, daughter of Gaston.
I was gonna say daughter of Conan, but okay.
This food sure is delicious. Totally acting like there's nothing odd going on here or anything.
It better be delicious, Aaron, because I paid like 30 gold for that. And plus the menu said it was delicious, so it has to be delicious.
This food feeds my body almost as well as this trunk feeds my ego.
Look, it's not like I could have bought a feast. That would have been like 1,500 each.
And that would have happened.
I'm just
Please.
adding to the atmosphere.
Please excuse yourself.
Must I?
I'm sure Gaston would.
Don't say yes. Something will fall on you.
Compliments to the chef.
I'm sure Gaston would excuse himself.
I'm
No.
pretty sure Gaston would not excuse himself.
No.
I'm pretty sure I saw
He really
Gaston not
wouldn't.
excusing himself.
Yeah, he really wouldn't.
I'm surprised the three of you did not notice the sarcasm.
And besides, that wasn't even me. What does this have to do with Gaston?
Well, Seth's put words into Furwen's mouth, so she might as well put words into Asclepia's mouth too.
I will be taking this opportunity to say that the Ryuubito has said the benediction of fortune. Just because I'm supposed to tell everybody. Now is a good time.
Yay!
Okay. What does that mean?
Nothing yet, because you haven't used it.
Yeah, nothing yet because I haven't used it, but I am supposed to tell you what it is. So hold on, let me look it up. It's basically I can say that a roll is a success if it's not.
Okay.
And I get to do it once over the course of the entire session for free.
Okay.
So just to make sure that this thing doesn't break out, I vote we stack the rest of our stuff on top of the box for the night.
Yeah, that's kind of what I had in mind. Like, it's already got a bunch of, rope and chains around it.
Yeah, I better put the big sack of grass I have here on top of it.
Why are you carrying grass?
Why shouldn't I carry it?
At least I can sell this. A horse wouldn't pay for that.
Okay. The benediction of fortune is declare a critical success or the highest possible number on the dice during a check.
Huh.
So.
Alright. So, after our foodification, I imagine we head back to the inn then.
Yes. I don't think we have any other business that we need or can deal with at the moment.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I think it's high time we turn in.
Alright, off to the inn. Do-do-do-do-do.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Now it's morning.
Alright, condition time.
With a
Okay,
+1 from delicious food.
strength and spirit.
Ignore the -1 on my thing because that's my armor thing, so it's just going to be neutral for me.
Okay.
Okay, so 7.
Well, look at that.
Wow, that's pretty decent for you, Aaron. Let's see, strength
It's a
4,
crit.
6. 7, and +1 for 8.
Good meal and a nice bed does wonders.
Isn't it nice I splashed out for food for us all?
It was a good dinner.
Yes, it was. Also, I'm going to temporarily bump up for the day in my strength. Since I'm over
mean
10
you're gonna-
condition.
Yep,
You
with
mean
the
you're gonna
food.
play? You mean you're gonna play a song?
Well, strength wouldn't help with that.
Your HP does go up to 15 for the day, though.
At to stretch my legs.
Oh.
Let's see if the box is still in good condition. The chest,
Well, the
anyway.
box is durability -1 at the moment.
It's still got 4 left.
Well, if Sklepper's right, then we have until noon to get the permit and all that.
But not during lunch, so really until 1.
Yeah, so we got
Asklepa, are you going to go scavenge some herbs?
Sounds like a good idea. Since this is in a fairly decent inn, and these two would be able to watch over it, I imagine, I'll just leave the trunk here while I go do that.
We'll keep an eye on it.
Boosh.
You are still in the woods. So it's still the demon lacquer.
Alright.
That's the thing that basically puts poison onto my arrows, right? Or is that something else I'm thinking of?
That sounds correct.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Oh, good. So I do have a mind that remembers stuff.
Alrighty. And I'll make my way back. Post haste.
So depending on what time you got up, you have a few hours to kill.
I think it'd be nice to sightsee around this town, I guess. I mean, what could go wrong in Daventry?
Well, it's a town of like 2,000 people.
What can go wrong in Daventry? You say on the place with the high-mounted walkways with probably some dubious railings at some point.
It gives us a chance to check around and see if there's any odd jobs to do for a little cash, too, I suppose.
A boy with golden eyes shoves some berries into his mouth and starts flying around. Boy, this nightshade sure does make you fly awesome. Maybe you should try some too, he says.
What?
Get out of here. Get out of here, Genie. Don't got no time for you.
I was very close to just punching the kid.
Hey, a Demonox answer.
There are a lot of birds. And there is quite a large menagerie of animals for sale.
That's not a surprise. We have the one pack animal because we got like the discount pack.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll faithful Emu Clarence. He's worked so hard for us so far.
Let's see here. How much total money do we have at the moment? Do we have like 500 or something?
I've got 153 left after buying the room.
I have 223 after buying the food.
Okay. Never mind. The only thing we could afford is a pet, unless we got a really crappy animal.
And they don't do anything as far as I remember reading from the book.
Pets don't have a direct thing, but that doesn't mean you can't be
your
inventive
oldest
about
and
them.
lamest pack animal.
I want to be hearing creaking as we walk.
As you're walking around, you notice a lot of people are busy. And they seem to be doing various tasks about town, but they don't really make sense because a lot of it is raking up leaves and really quickly running them around.
Oh my god, they're raking leaves. That's such an alien thing. They are not human.
It's a bit of an odd task to be doing in a very forest-centric city like this.
Considering that leaves fall constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess they wouldn't have to clean up just so they don't trip over a leaf, I guess. Or rush into a pile of them.
Silly.
But it seems like a nice town, though.
I was hoping going to look at Erwin. Blah.
Erwin.
El-
Aaron and ask if he's heard anything about what these people are doing.
Let me think. I will check my knowledge.
Oh, congratulations, you actually did pass. Aaron happens to know that this town suffers from very large danger of fire in the summer. So what they're doing is trying to remove all of the debris. And if you look up in the very tops of the trees, you can see that they have hung a few barrels here and there with some very odd-looking shower-type things coming out of them. And there are also some old, scuffed stones laid in the ground.
Yeah, I'll just hide my markings of summer.
So they're trying to prevent fire hazards. I assume
Yeah,
the stones are like a fire break.
Seems reasonable.
yeah. I mean, it would be a shame if this place was to burn down.
If you check the outskirts of the town, you can see that they are digging a large ditch around the town perimeter.
I wonder why they're doing that for.
I would imagine that if a fire does break on either side of the ditch, it won't be able to pass over.
Indeed.
Ah.
Something that we do a lot here in California. I'm very thankful for the fact that there's a golf course nearby, because there's a lot of sprinklers on it and a road in between. So if a fire comes from across the mountains, I'm good. It'll burn the golf course. I can be happy and it won't get to me.
The only use golf courses have these sacrifices.
Hey!
Someone here actually enjoys golfing, so...
Yes, yes, DM Panya, I know.
Harumph!
I'm sorry, but...
Anyways, we've got some time to burn. They might appreciate it if we take a little bit of time to help out here.
I think you could have phrased that a bit better.
Probably. Probably.
There's a lady, a very old lady nearby, who is chortling at the poor choice of words.
My apologies.
Oh, don't apologize, young man, she says. It was excellent.
As she steps into a phone booth.
I have a sneaking suspicion of who this is, but I don't think I know that.
Yeah, out of character assumptions.
She goes back to raking up some leaves and says, "Well, I'll just leave you to it."
Oh!
She's already making like a tree.
I wonder if there's anything we could help out with.
Let's see here. I imagine they have some people doing some work on like cutting off excess branches and whatnot, so they don't get into like dangerous areas and whatnot.
There are, in fact, an entire team that are dedicated to trimming branches around chimneys that have happened to grow over the course of the past year.
Well, I have an axe. I can probably help with this. I imagine using a saw isn't too difficult either.
Let's hope you don't need a magical one to cut down magical trees.
I don't know if these trees are magical.
I don't think so, but I'm just making a reference.
The phone disapproves.
Yeah. My mother. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Hi, Mom! Running a game now!
Anyway, so if you're offering your services,
Yeah.
Sounds like a good
Elizabeth says, "Well, stick up your axe and help us out."
I will twirl my axe in my hand.
Oh, good.
I can actually hear that.
I wonder if I could do anything with my bow and arrow.
I imagine Cess is trying to mute herself so that the answering machine doesn't pick up on the mic, but I can still hear it probably through Frank.
Yeah, I was trying to protect you from the loudness of my mother, but, that's okay. I apologize.
Apparently she didn't get the hint when you didn't pick up the phone that you were busy. Decided to call the other phone when she could have left you a perfectly serviceable message on the cell phone.
That's fine. Whatever. Moving on.
But yeah, I'll twirl my axe and say lead the way.
Well, Elizabeth says anyone who wants to help trim branches can just hop on up to join the cruise. But if the other two of you, which don't seem to be quite as well suited to this, want something else to do, George and Marcus would have the details on the other tasks.
I think I will go check with them.
Yeah, let's go check with them, I say, because, it'd be nice to help the town out.
Alright, well, they're in the tallest tree. Up in that big building, she says, and goes back to clearing debris.
Now you could roll Dex and Intelligence to not be a stupid ass with stairs.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not worried. I've got double 8s on my side.
Oh, let's climb these stairs.
By the way, just so that everybody is well aware, today is a lovely sunny day.
Boo.
Lovely and sunny.
It's not snowing.
But it is nice and shady because you are still in the woods.
Mm-hmm. Smell that air, Frank. I mean, Aaron.
The birds are tweeting. Tweet.
I cut off their internet connection.
Alright.
The birds are tweeting. Do we need to do the dexterity and intelligence check?
No, that was me smart-assing off.
Yes, I know.
About a situation about smart-assing off.
I know, but I was just, joking.
In any case.
Let's get going.
Yes, let us talk to the elders.
That's my stairs music.
Marcus sees the two travelers as they enter and goes, "What do you want?"
We were wondering if we could assist in your preparations for the summer in any way.
He sizes you both up and goes, do either of you know any magic?
I have summer magic on my side, and normal magic.
And you, other person, if you don't have any magical inclinations, what good are you?
Hang on, I need to think about that.
Well, it occurs to me that Aaron is a minstrel, so he could raise the morale of the workers in a hearty working song. Alternatively, he could spread information around town easily.
Yes, those things. Those work.
I was going to say, you can sing.
Thanks, Esclava.
He just yells it up from the ground.
What do I do? Yes, sing! Alright.
Well, if you're not very strong, you can't help with the barrels. And if you don't know magic, you can't help with the stone circles. But you can maybe do your morale thing or whatever. Or you can
I don't know anything about happiness.
You can work on collecting debris. Whatever makes you happy. Just get out of here. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Fair enough.
You, magic person, he says.
Yes.
He says, "What's your season?"
Summer.
Perfect, he says. Not sure exactly how far along you are in your studies, but there is a medium level spell, call squall rituals. You should at least know about it. We are making permanent circles out of stones lying into the dirt all around town. So just find those and make sure that they aren't cracked and separate.
Okay, I will go do that then. And find the spell.
Yeah, you're basically just assisting in a ritual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. You're setting it up in advance.
Let's see, incantations. Let's see. Spring magic. Summer magic. Let's see.
It's at the very, very top of page 37.
Okay, 37.
You really don't need to know anything about it, other than you gotta go around setting up circles.
The call squall code.
Yeah, pretty much I imagine you're going to be doing like a magic check to make sure that you help set up the ritual properly.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's basically what you'll be doing.
Yeah,
Esclepa is doing a strength check.
Yarr.
I will go somewhere central to play some music to help everybody.
Alright, so you're taking a HP hit as well.
Yep.
So will we be getting +1 to this because of the song
Well, let's see
of the sun?
let's see if I succeed first.
Yay! Let's see if you succeed.
I don't think I did.
No, you didn't. Because the topography is too great.
What kind of minstrel are you?
The sounds of your flute annoy everybody.
I
We
think
would rather listen to the birds.
I think what's happening is like every time he tries to like get a good bar going, like a branch just slaps him in the face. So it ends up like being this broken thing where it's like and every time he
Okay.
tries to reposition is like he just gets hounded by more foliage.
All of a sudden, the squirrel jumps on the end of his flute.
I don't think I've successfully played music since this whole thing has started.
You did once. You did once. All right, let's try my strengthliness. Oh dear.
Oh god, I'm still getting this.
Oh,
It's the festival all over again. Except in reverse.
Perhaps I should have put the trunk down before I tried climbing the tree.
Esclepa happens to pull her arm and gets an injury of 4.
Ow.
Well, let's be thankful she accidentally chopped one of the villagers' heads off.
I didn't roll ones.
I don't know that my song would have really helped with that with that unfortunate roll.
Okay, so what do I need to do?
What's the magic trick?
The magic check.
In spirit.
In spirit, so it's... Okay, 8 and 6. Okay, let's see if I can redeem our... our failures. Oh...
Wow.
Well,
Technically, that's a successful magic check because you didn't botch it.
Yeah, that is a successful magic check.
yeah, you did manage to set up, let's see, 5 of the circles, because I'm lazy, and that is the number 5.
Do I lose any MP? Do I lose any MP from this, or should I just...
You're not
No, you're not
casting the
actually
spell.
casting, so you don't.
Okay.
Also, I will be right back. Apologize.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I'll be right back.
Well, this is going swimmingly, isn't it?
I blame the fact that it's summer. Well, it's approaching summer. That is not my season. Once winter rolls around, I'll be rolling.
I'll probably cut this bit out in edit. Well, in post. You know, this bit where they decided to be right back.
Yeah, as opposed to the phone call.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Hey. Well, this started off well.
At least we didn't botch anything.
Yeah.
Although, I think it would have been a bit comical if that happened.
What if we botched the entire town up so much that...
I can only imagine, like, if all three of us botched it at the same time, we probably would have set the town on fire.
That's what I was thinking.
Says,
You're not helping.
if we all botched those things, would we have done that?
If you had all critically failed, perhaps. We are still waiting on Franco, by the way.
Yeah, I
Okay.
figured.
Yeah, we can tell because Aaron's eyes look a bit soulless right now. I knock on his head and it's made of wood.
Is there... or rather, did you refill the barrel yet?
With water?
Yeah.
It
It really doesn't matter, I'm just asking to fill time.
if you mean from back when we did the egg thing, yes.
Okay.
In fact, I think I specifically said I did that.
I'm back.
Oh, no, not from then. I mean, since you've gotten to Daventry.
Well, I hadn't done that, but sure. I don't think they're going to want me on this team anymore, so I'll do that afterwards.
Well, I know Marcus won't be berating me for ruining anything.
George is the one who happens to approach you, however.
Uh-oh.
And he says, well, at least none of you did any harm to anything.
Yes, let's be thankful for that.
And you, young man, pointing at Ferlwyn, were actually somewhat helpful.
Oh,
So
good.
we have agreed to put you up for the night and pay for your dinner.
Oh,
And we're gonna give you 15 gold.
yay!
Sorry about this to the other two, but you didn't do anything helpful.
So I was just going to kind of hold her arm. It's like, yeah, not much I can do about that.
So he hands over 15 gold to Ferlwyn
See,
and wanders on off to go do his stuff.
And that's 238 gold. I'm in the money. I'm in the money.
I cast a snowball at Ferlwyn.
Oh.
Wait, did you make the magic check?
I was just teasing, but if you want me to actually do this, I damn well will. I'm hesitant to actually do that, because if I actually cast this spell with legitimacy, I will hurt him potentially very badly. Because it does my spirit die and damage.
Let's not say we did.
Actually, there's a different spell I can do. I'll do that one instead.
What spell would that be?
Okay, so I successfully cast it. Okay. I create a candy ice cube, and I'm gonna stuff it down the back of his pants. By the way, it's a 50 centimeter cube.
Oh my gosh.
That's huge.
How did it fit down his trousers?
I'm strong.
And she gave
In there was more like snow, but
she gave me the most ice cold wedgie ever.
It's bigger than Ferlwyn's body.
Bonus points. He's gonna need new pants.
Elizabeth is laughing from her pile of debris.
I knew I could count on one of them.
I have to walk with this huge piece of ice now in my legs, in my pants.
In secret, she flips a gold to Sklepa, for the humor.
Now who's in the money?
So, out of curiosity, how much time do we spend completely failing at our tasks for the most part?
Well, you only spent a couple of hours, so you can do it again if you want.
Alright, I will cast a healing spell on myself in order to continue work. Yeah, that's not a failure.
You know what? I'll give the music thing another go.
Alright, and I'm back to full. Alright, so I completely cured the
Injury.
The owies. Oops.
I guess if that's the case, I'll continue work, but since they're putting us up for the night, I won't ask for further payment.
No, you can get further payment.
Oh, okay, if they're offering that, I won't refuse, but it's just that I'm being kind that way.
Alright.
Well, if you don't want it, they're not going to give it to you, but if you don't say anything, they will.
Alright, Asclepa is going to spit on her hands, grind the side of her axe against like a stone to sharpen it a little bit, and she's going to roar like a bear and basically start climbing one of the tree that she was working on before. Roar!
There you go.
Yeah!
Wait, are you going to let Aaron try and play the flute first?
We can be retroactive about that.
Yeah, let's say we did. Let's say I tried. God damn it.
Poor Franco. At least there wasn't a 1 in it this time.
The same number. What?
Apparently the birds that didn't like Aaron's playing so much, they probably just flew down and took his flute.
A little brown bird has actually landed on the edge of it, and he can't quite balance the flute.
Nature's splendor, ruining my songs.
I imagine that same bird is like starting to like build a nest in one of the holes.
Okay.
Nope, it's just sitting there. And every time he tries to put it up, it sits on there again. It'll fly away if he moves it down, but if he puts it back up, it sits on there.
So apparently I'm just a comedy act.
Okay, I'm going to help with the spell while everyone just stares at me for having this huge block of ice in my pants. Apparently, that block of ice really helped me. You motivated.
Yeah, you didn't get all hot and sweaty for all the work. And this is why winter magic is the best magic.
Asclepa succeeded, though, so yay.
Maybe I should have gone for picking up debris instead.
We all
This
succeeded.
time when
Aaron.
George wanders by and inspects how everybody does, or did, rather, he just kind of shakes his head at Aaron.
I'm used to this at this point.
Asclepa has managed to successfully clear some branches around about 2 sets of chimneys. So he hands her 30 gold. And Frolin also gets 30 gold.
Yay! Thank you so much.
Alrighty, I imagine it's fairly into the afternoon at this point.
2 more hours have passed, so depending upon when you woke up.
Which we never established.
Yeah.
Normally you wake up at 6.
Okay, so that's
Unless
about
you slept
10-ish.
in, it's 10. In which case you could do it again.
Then we could do it, and then we would be doing it yet again, because don't show up at noon.
That's right. Or
All
you
right.
could take a break to do something.
I don't really see what else I would be doing.
Yeah, I don't either. I think I will stop tempting fate with this flute, though, and just help pick up some debris, because this clearly isn't working out here.
Actually, that gives me an idea. Let me check something real quick. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, that's not inspiring.
Why?
Well, apparently flute is not a word in the PDF. Because what I was going to do is I was going to buy you a new flute.
It's just a musical instrument, and they're pretty expensive.
Musical instrument. How expensive
Yeah.
is pretty expensive?
Like 300 gold.
Ah, okay. That pretty expensive. Alright.
Well, I have 268, so...
To clear debris, it is a dexterity spirit check.
Which is
Yeah, I thought
the
strength was
exact
gonna
same
be-
roll, I think. With the exact same numbers.
And here I thought strength was going to be involved because, he has to pick it up.
It's not because he's bending over to pick it up, or he's just raking leaves into a pile.
Yeah, it's more that he's carefully manipulating them.
Right.
Maybe this will be a little bit more my speed.
It's not like he's picking up giant frickin' fell trees or anything.
Please let this be more my speed.
Hey!
Holy crap, it is way more my speed.
Aaron, professional janitor minstrel. Alright, let's go with that tree again. Yarr! Or not.
Oh my god.
Ah! Crunch.
Skleppa, having fumbled,
Get the fumble point at least.
minus 5 hit points, and you get a twisted ankle, which is an injury of 4.
Ow.
Okay, so I guess
I think I overestimated the strength of that branch. I say after I plummeted 30 feet.
Yeah, the branch karate chopped you out the sky.
Here's the amazing part to me. That still didn't hurt as much as walking. Where I just break my face constantly.
Well, I can make it hurt more if you want.
Okay, I guess this is my turn now to do the ritual again. Okay, 6 and 8. I was really motivated.
Alright, George walks up, just kind of shakes his head at Skleppa.
I shook my head back at him.
Ow, my body.
Yeah, it's like, don't you
he
be
hands her a
giving me any
bandage.
sass, old man.
He hands her a bandage without saying anything.
Just one.
And a stick.
That's not going to help a twisted ankle. A bandage.
A bandage and a stick so she can make herself a splint.
Oh, wow.
That's not how that works.
It doesn't have logic, Skleppa. Deal with it.
He's not a healer. Just give
No,
him a
he
little bit of
isn't.
slack.
That's why this is pissing her off so much.
He just kind of nonchalantly walks over to Furlwa and hands him.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Internet?
There we are. I think my internet derped.
Yeah, the internet did and all three of us apparently.
Yeah, I'm hosting the call, so I think something on my end went screwy.
So, what did you hand me? Another bandage?
Oh, our server has disconnected. Yep.
Oh, great. Now we're getting all kinds of stupid.
Okay, we have to reconnect then.
And I will restart the call.
Okay, we're back in.
Alright, so where did we leave off?
The George was handing me something. It could be
There we
anything.
go. Hello.
There you are.
Is Furlwin 50 gold.
Ooh, 50 on top of my 30.
Indeed. And then
Yeah?
hands another 50 to Aaron. Says, congratulations, you've finally done something worthwhile. And heads back on up to his tree.
I will take that backhanded compliment. I don't even care. It's probably more than I deserve.
Elizabeth apologizes on his behalf. And says he doesn't really mean it. Just he's not really used to visitors, whatever.
He used to work in retail, you see.
Considering considering this is a town of selling animals, I guess visitors and customers are kind of interchangeable.
So she says, "Would you be so kind as to forgive him?"
Yes. Yes, I would.
She giggles and goes back to gathering up debris.
And once again, we lost track as to what time it is.
It's noon.
Yeah, it's noon. Sklepa is going to use first aid on herself to lower it to injury 3.
And also make her look presentable for whatever she's going to be dealing with.
That is something you guys could do. You could take a bath in the local bathhouse.
Ooh.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, what I think we need a break from
Yeah, I need to soak
whatever
my
we're doing.
Yeah, I need to soak my leg.
Elizabeth offers to pay for that, so you can soak for free.
Much appreciated.
Oh.
She apologizes for the abuse that George has been heaping upon all of you.
No, don't worry. As long as he doesn't bark up the wrong tree, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, next time I go up there and I fall, he can come with me.
Anyway, so you pass an hour in the bathhouse. It's not co-ed though.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there, so don't get any weird, creepy ideas here.
Don't worry, I'm not. I would just assume that.
Why are you trying to make us have weird, creepy ideas?
Oh, hold on. There we go.
I'll just be over here. Because I get shy around people.
Alright, anyway, an hour passes while you bathe and become clean and not disgusting. But your clothes are still dirty.
Isn't it nice to be clean on the inside, but, well, clean on the outside, but when your clothes, you're more disgusting after, even though you bathed?
Let me check something. Where the... Alright, here we are.
There is a cleaner. There should be a cleaner.
There is, in fact.
Yeah, we have a washing set in the party kit.
No, we can just wash ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wash ourselves and don't get any weird thoughts, sis.
I'm not a weird thinker.
I'm thinking this in terms of, laundry.
Like a wash basin and one of those board things.
Yeah.
With rollers.
Yeah, I imagine I'll bring that with me for my own clothes to the public bath, and just do that. So that way I can clean myself and my clothes at the same time.
Fair enough. Except for the guys. Guys get to be dirty.
Well, they're not the ones selling the thing.
True.
Yep.
And besides, I've got an injury. that helps my story.
I'm surprised that the village even gave us jobs to do, considering what we look like right now.
Well, it is a country that has lots of travelers, so this is not particularly odd.
I've just got old and worn stuff. My stuff doesn't smell and it isn't gross.
I just have an ugly shield.
And my cape looks, and my Arctic cloak looks quite nice.
My windbreaker only just covers all the moss and mushrooms going off of my entire armor set.
Well, that's disgusting. So if you're done being clean...
Clean-ish.
Alright. So, I will head back to the inn and pick up the trunk with the eggplant parasite inside.
You go do that. We'll just be 10 miles away from you when you have that thing.
You're such a coward. What kind of hunter are you?
A very intelligent hunter.
I question that. Intelligence does not a Wikipedia make. Anyway, so yeah, I'll pick up the trunk. Actually, no, I'll go up and get the permit first, then I'll get the trunk.
Yeah, that's probably a better order of ideas.
Yeah, it's like, oh wait, I don't have the permit yet. Alright.
Marcus just kind of, like, hands it over and waves you away.
Doesn't even have time to be grumpy at you. Just
The sad thing is, he's not the most rude of them. Like, I actually like him.
He's the likable grumpy.
George is the worst.
He is. Like, when he gave me the stick, I almost threw it at him. If my leg wasn't busted, I would have gone up and hit him with it.
He's an old man. That's not very nice.
He's an old asshole is what he is.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe he's an asshole because he only has wooden teeth.
That's a very poor excuse.
Well, I always did say his acting was very wooden.
so selling a monster.
Selling a monster.
Keep that in mind, Clipper. Ignore the old man.
Alright, let me look at our inventory really quick so I can get an idea about this. I wish I had something a bit better to present this with than the chest.
Well, you can always just carry it around with you, but that seems like a very unwise idea.
Well, the chest you can't see through. It's not very presentable. Okay, I don't know if this is something that's in the book, Seth, but I would like to see if I can secure a cage, like an animal cage, like the kind that raccoons get kept in.
Okay.
Just sturdier.
Okay.
And probably bigger, considering how big this parasite egg's probably going to be.
I don't think it's that big, really.
It's an eggplant, so...
Eggplant sized.
Yeah, it's eggplant sized with little tendrils. It's not that big.
Camping equipment.
So you're saying you're going to put this thing in a cage and tie the tentacles around the bars?
It's not like they're 6 feet long. They probably got like 1 foot of reach going at best.
You can rent one for 25 gold a day.
Alright, I will do so. And,
it comes with the seller's space.
oh good. Okay.
Just kind of dump it in there from the trunk.
Pretty much, yeah.
and hope to whatever dragon god we worship that it doesn't escape.
The cage is probably more secure than the chest was anyway.
Yeah. Do you want me to do any rolls on the transfer from the trunk to the cage?
Yeah, it's gonna be dexterity, strength.
My dex is bad enough, but I got -1 to it right now.
Can I assist?
Yes, please.
Yes, of course you can.
Can I?
Or do you want me to just give it a go? As I'm feeling pretty good today.
It is dexterity to strength, and I think you took +1 to strength, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Giving me 6/8.
So why don't you try your hand at it?
Alright, I will hold the chest while he does the finer details.
Alright, let's give this a go.
Look up this stupid eggplant again.
I would join in to help, but I get the straight
God damn it.
Oh, Lord.
Alright, and then the eggplant is going to be...
No, that's not how you do it!
Flub it worse than I did. Flub it worse than I did.
Oh, God.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, this is going to be with a -1. Oh, thank pork.
Between the two of us, we managed to do this.
The eggplant almost escapes when Aaron turns to dump it, but Clevo manages to kick it inside of the open door and slam the door on its leap.
Ow. Oh.
Oh, kicked it with the bad foot.
No, I was standing on the bad foot. I'm not gonna kick him with a bad foot. Are you crazy?
Or, conversely, she used the stick given to her by George to shove it in.
No, I'm not giving him that satisfaction. That he was at all useful.
Either way, it's in the cage. Man, my dice seem to be stuck on 5 today.